What's up, y'all? We are here with our first episode of our Madden 25 franchise. This is a full relocation franchise, and we are using a custom team. We are the North Pole, we're supposed to be the North Pole Polar Bears. Who knows what happened there, but oh well, we're North Pole, North Pole. We're here. We did a lot of work to do this. Checking out our roster that we're going to be rocking with. It's a pretty bad roster. I'm doing this franchise with one of my friends once again. We kind of built a really, really bad roster, and we're going to sit here and grind until we can end up winning a Super Bowl. I have Sam Howell, Braden Allen, Emory Jones. All of these players were hand-selected. We're going to be starting Frank Gore at running back with J.J. Taylor and Jawar Jordan. Actually, I don't think Frank Gore Jr. starting. I think he's going to be rotated in. Brendan Rice, Jake Bobo, Tulu Griffin, Xavier Smith, Riley Webb, Easop Winston. Just a couple random guys here and there, just low 60 overalls, mid 60 overalls, and a few like 70 overalls. Taking a quick look through it. Yeah, once again, we did custom build this team, so we have our own jerseys, our own stadium, our own logo, and we are going to be hopping straight into our first game against the Sacramento Condors. We are 64 overall, so we are very, very scrappy. Like, this might not go too well for us, but we're going to do what we can. Taking a quick look at our uniforms that we got rocking. These are our home unis. Nothing too special, a little classic feeling. Our away uniforms are also just kind of normal, but we actually have the logo on the helmet for these ones. Looking at our first alternate jersey, we just have shinier numbers on there. Looking at a whiteout jersey, that's kind of our like polar plunge jersey that we're going to be rocking. And then we have the color rush jersey, of course. Now to start this out, we're just going to rock our home jersey and probably throw on some white cleats. Let's hop on into this one. Okay, so here we are in the game. We are the North Pole Polar Bears against the, I think, Louisville Condors. You're getting a sneak peek at the field. Their jerseys look pretty sick too, but Madden's been reusing the same like relocation teams forever, so it's nothing new. Now I couldn't put my logo on the field because it was just kind of a little goofy. Like, you can't get rid of the background on the image you upload. So I was stuck just uploading what I had, and then I didn't want the big background on there when in the middle of my field. So we're going pretty classic. No logos on the field other than the EA logo, unfortunately. And we decorated the end zone a little bit. So let's see what we can do. We got J.J. Taylor out here. We are playing a stacked D-line today, so probably not going to run the ball too much, but we are going to start with the run. They got everybody out there. Jeez, they have a good team. I see Khalil Mack out there. I think Cam Jordan out there. They got some studs. But we got Sam Howell. We went ahead and did our training camp and everything off camera while we were setting up this franchise. And, my bad. We also did our like practice for this week off camera. As can we hit it? Can we hit it? Sam Howell with a dot to Brandon Rice. It looked like he might have got open there, so we had to take the risk for it. Can we drive down and score on our first drive with this squad? I should have let my running back keep that. I'm trying to get killed. I kind of tapped A and then let off, but I tapped A right as the handoff like break would have been. Handing another one off to J.J. Taylor. We're going to try and cut this one outside, but we get stuck, and that's going to bring up a third down. Can we do it again? We killed him already? Well, our star offensive player is already hurt for this game, so we're probably not going to be seeing much of him, but we will be seeing a lot of Bobo today, as that's going to be an incompletion. We're going to have to punt, man. This is going to be tough. Defense is definitely not going to be exciting. I don't know how I feel about playing defense, as we boot one through the end zone there. Okay, so let's get on some defense. We are playing Kyler Murray. Looks like James Cook, maybe Devonta Smith down there. We got Trice. Ooh, we try to get the hit sticks, but it doesn't always work out, you know. This boom tech's a little new. I don't know how to operate in boom tech so far. Do they run it back to back here? They do run it back to back. We got Beavers. We're just going to go with the secure tackle. He does end up breaking it, but we follow it up with somebody else. Okay, we're switching to man coverage. 3rd and 11. We just have to cover the pass. We know it's a pass. Ooh, they throw a screen and they would have had it, but he overthrows it just a little bit. That's going to give us a punt. Let's take Micah Abernathy back here as a blocker. And we got Nehemiah Pritchett back there, who's got a little bit of speed, just not enough to get around the edge there. But he is a 94 speed corner, so we're going to look to develop him a little bit as this franchise goes on. But Frank Gore Jr., one of our offensive players we really want to develop, we want him to have a career like his father did, play for like 16 seasons for us. That would be sick. Why do they got people wearing red on their sideline? And we're going to try and find the end zone for you on this drive so we can check out what it looks like down there. We're going to go with a pass here. Rice is supposed to be out right now, but I guess he doesn't care. He's coming back in anyways. We might have to throw him the dot on this comeback route. Ooh, we get hit a little too close for comfort there. We were trying to get that ball out there on the outside, but the pressure was just a little bit too hot. If we would have had 1 second more, I think we would have got that ball off. We're going to throw this to Rice underneath. Almost picked off. I'm glad he just got up there and put a hand on it, but this is going to be yet another punt that we're going to be forced to kick here. Try and kick it a little bit less so it doesn't go as far. We're not going to get a good bounce, are we? Nope. Maybe some backspin would have helped there, but usually the backspin makes it shoot back like 15 yards. So I try to avoid using that sometimes. Back on defense. Can we stop Kyler Murray once again? Shout out to the overthrow on the last drive. He kind of wants to go underneath. That's going to be a coverage sack. Jose Ramirez coming off the edge. I'm pretty sure that's one of our linebackers. Yes, it is. One of our outside linebackers. Huge sack there, bringing up a 2nd and 18. We're going to cover that underneath again, and he throws a pick to Adrian Colbert. Can he turn it around and score? He does, and there it is. There's the end zone we wanted to show you guys, the checkered end zone. It looks pretty sick. I still wish we could get some kind of logo in there, but it just wouldn't have worked. I couldn't do it without a background, so we were stuck with what we had. Maybe in the future we'll be able to fix that, but not quite yet. But that's going to do it. That's going to be our first score. Bringing up our first kickoff of this franchise. We were up 7-0 early in this first one. Maybe not too early. We did get stopped a few times and we're almost in the second quarter already. So I don't know why I'm talking about early. But we're grinding. We're grinding. We're going to cover that. He's going to run with Kyler Murray. We try and strip that ball, but it just doesn't work out for us. Not bad there, though. Man, I'm stuttering like crazy today. I don't know why. But that wasn't such a bad play. That's going to be the end of the first, bringing us into the second quarter already. Let's see what we can do here in the second. Alright, so we got 3 little mid-reens, some green zones here. Possibly a run. It is going to be a run. We try and cut back and stop it, but Trice Knight doesn't have the speed to get up there ahead of, what's his name? I'm struggling. James Cook. James Cook's just a little bit faster than us. Going for a pass here. They kind of had the underneath, but we covered one, so they had to throw to the outside. Bringing up a 2nd and 3 here. Okay, we're going to try Tampa. I'm expecting a run. We're going to see if we can meet him in the backfield possibly. Oh, Jose Ramirez getting off a block and making yet another play. He's kind of making a run to be the leader of our defense right now. Everybody here's most of the people on our team are young, able to develop, so that's what we're going to be trying to do. But we kind of need to find out who's going to play good, who's going to play bad throughout this season. This is going to be a learning curve. Because it's looking like Jose Ramirez is playing good, but Trice Knight might not be playing the best. Our corners definitely aren't playing great. Right as I say that, Hampton almost gets an interception on the flat. That would have been insane. Could you imagine 2 pick six in one game? We go to coverage 3. They run a play action. They're bringing it up with Kyler. We get in front of them, so it scares them a little bit. They take a slide, but we got to make sure we can stop Kyler Murray if he gets out of that backfield. I think we're going to put Crumity on a spy. Oh my goodness, we are right there with Beavers. If he could have just reached up to grab the ball. Oh, please. Please, Beavers. We need that. We're going to put Jalen Hunt on the spy there. We're going to guard underneath. We got Abernathy playing linebacker. As we almost get another pick with Knight, but that's going to be a touchdown to the Condors. Not sure who caught that one there. By the way, this is an all relocated team, but we also did a fantasy draft. Should have said that sooner. My bad. So if you're wondering why all these random players are on this one team, that's why they picked them on the fantasy draft. So I can't tell you what team this originally was, but they don't have their players anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As Pritchett almost finds a gap and takes it back for a kick return touchdown, but we end up getting stopped. Bobo on the outside could be a little dangerous. He is still really slow, but he's a big man. That's what I thought. He's kind of a big man. So he's not going to get a lot of separation, but if the ball hits his hands, he probably will end up getting a catch. I think we're going to have to run this one. I don't really feel like throwing that to a completely covered man. We try and get it around to the outside with Gore, but we get stopped just a little bit short. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning in our first game here. Come on. All right, we're going to run this bench play. Oh, my goodness. Rice looks beautiful out there on the outside. So does Bobo. It worked last time. Will it work again? As Rice gets an open cut there, can he make a move? He breaks a tackle. Rice down the sideline. That's going to be a touchdown. Come on. Come on. We're starting hot, baby. We might be in the North Pole, but we're hot. I kind of wish the weather would have been a little more accurate. It probably would be snowing. Well, I guess we're in a dome, so maybe there wouldn't be too much snow. I should have thought about that, man. We could have been playing in snow this entire time. I'm going to have to rebuild the stadium. Okay, so here on the kick return, they try and make a move, but we end up getting the stop. That's all we need. Who's hurt? Caleb Jones. We'll go ahead and sub him out. Right now, none of our O-linemen or anybody are really good enough to keep in if they're hurt. They're not giving us that much of an advantage anyways, as we cover that curl route perfectly. But the running back, James, oh my goodness, James Cook, please, can we tackle him? Adrian Colbert ends up getting the dive there. James Cook is saucing us up. He had a couple broken tackles right there, and then he just took off running. We couldn't stop him. Okay, let's try and tighten up here. Clock's running a little dead. We're on Beavers. They have that drag route open, but we're going to end up getting the user pick with Beavers. We cut back for it. Come on. Come on. We got 52 seconds to drive down this field and score again. The Polar Bears are playing out of their minds right now. Oh, look at the celebration. Come on. That's got to get you hyped now. All right, so we're going to try this comeback route one more time with Brendan Rice. We're going to put Taylor on a block and see if we can find an opening here. Man, I almost threw that one to Bobo. I don't know if you saw that, but he kind of looked like he could have been open deep downfield. My apologies. And I was ready to sling that ball to him if we could. We're going to hand this one off to J.J. Taylor. We try to spin it back inside, but it spins to the outside. That's going to bring up a third down. Are they calling their timeouts right now? I think they're calling their timeouts. They want to see if they can get this ball again, but we're going to hit Cade Stover. Oh, the slight overthrow from Sam Howell. That's going to force a punt and possibly put them in possible field goal range right here before the half. Let's see if we can get a nice tackle with Funderburk, and we miss, but we end up getting the hit stick with the follow-up player. I think that's one of our defensive linemen. Or no, that offensive lineman. What am I talking about? Okay. We got Trice Knight. We're going to try and get a user here as we almost get another pick with Jalenx Hunt. Oh, he was right under it. He bit just a little more than he should have. I don't think I'm going to try and run this Tampa too. I don't have too much hope in it, but we're going to try and user Beavers over the middle. We had to take the deeper route there so he didn't just get a huge chunk of yards. I do think this is going to put them in field goal range, but as long as we stop them from scoring a touchdown, it'll be all right. Okay, I didn't mean to be in man coverage, so that's going to leave the running back wide open. But we're going to get out there and try and hit him. We get a couple hit stick attempts on him. The second one lands. But they are driving down the field. They're not out of it right now. They could easily score if they wanted to. We're going to try and cover all these routes by ourselves. Okay, that was a little close. It got a bit scary there. We were covering a bunch of routes at the same time. But we cannot let Kyler Murray scramble one into this into this end zone because he is fast and he can. Just make tackle. Make tackle. They got to kick it, right? They got to kick it, right? Okay. That'll keep us a 4-point lead going into the half as long as they don't do anything crazy here. We don't get a block, but that's going to make it 10-14 with 2 seconds left in the half. We're probably just going to return this and see if something crazy can happen. Come on, Pritchett. Why not? You got speed. See if you can do something crazy, Pritchett. Okay, he's not going to do anything too crazy. At first, I thought we might have been able to get around the edge, but they ended up catching up a lot quicker than I thought. I guess we're going inside run for the second half thanks to my misclick. And they get ball going into half. That's kind of huge because it's only a one-score game, and a touchdown would give them a 3-point lead now. Okay, be careful on the kick returns. We're notorious for letting those get returned back on us. Got to play a little careful. We need to clamp up our defense a little more. The broken tackles are just a little too easy for them right now as they get 6 yards on the first down there. Okay, so keeping it in the zone coverage. They might run this ball again. It looked like they were going to, but they actually pass it. Can we get a hit stick downfield? That's going to be a huge play for them as we leave that wide open. That was completely my fault. Looking like a run here. So we're going to switch to a zone coverage once again. They are passing it. We're guarding it underneath. Can somebody get to Kyler? And we were so close. He gets a hit right as he lets the ball go. Would have liked him to hit him just a second sooner. Maybe try and force that fumble. Ooh, they're actually running that. We had somebody over there, but he cuts it back to the right and we miss him. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. We're probably running man coverage right here. We are going to run man coverage. I don't think he's passing this ball. Oh, they run it right up the middle, take a cut to the right, and we just completely miss the gap. They're pounding the rock on us right now. We got to clamp up a little bit. What are we doing? This run game's killing us in the second half. And they're just going to keep it going. They're going to keep it going. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. James Cook just breaks like 3 tackles for the touchdown. There was no defense on those run plays whatsoever. Probably my fault. I should have went for a blitz or something, but they seemed to just want to pass the whole first half, so I thought they'd continue that trend going into the second half, and boy, was I wrong. Okay, well, that's going to give them a 3-point lead. It's 17-14. We got Griffin returning this one to Tulu. Oh my goodness, Tulu. Don't die, Tulu. We need you, Tulu. Well, we said we were going with the inside run against this stacked D-line, so why not try an inside run against this stacked D-line? As we actually get some decent blocks, and J.J. Taylor gets all the way up there for almost a first down. I kind of thought it was a first down, if I can be honest, but I guess not. They're definitely not lined up to cover Bobo. I think they were actually offsides there, but we're going to take this and see if we can make something out of it. They were definitely not ready for it. Yeah, that's an offsides on the defense. own. I guess we're gonna take it on our own 40 instead of the 42, and we're subbing out Azreem and putting Chris Paul into the game, and we're gonna keep this run game going because they haven't really stopped it quite yet. Man, they got Micah Parsons back there too. They got everybody. One more run with JJ Taylor. He's chugging just a little bit. Let's see if we can get a pass going here. Maybe try this underneath to Bobo. If not, we're just going to hand this one off. Never mind. I didn't get the chance to throw. Definitely thought I could throw that ball right there, but I guess not. So maybe Smith underneath. Yep, we got Smith open on the slant. Just catch that and go down, baby. We're chugging down the field once again. We're going to try and switch back to this run. Ooh, I don't like that. I like this a little more. We got Smith going underneath. We got Bobo going underneath. We're going to get Bobo across the middle. Get him a few yards there. We need to make sure we can get him involved because it's a waste of a player if he's not out there catching anything. We got to make sure we're getting him the ball just as much as we're getting the other guys the ball. We're going to try this jet sweep. I don't have huge hopes for it. Maybe a block on the outside. Oh, we almost got around the edge for the first down, but we got caught right at the last second. Switching back to this inside zone. We need 3 yards for a first. Don't know what the penalty's for, but we cut it back and we do pick up the first. Hopefully they're offsides or something. Please. Be on the defense. Offsides on the defense. We'll take that. I think I just lost a yard by taking that, but that's okay. The first down's what we want. We got Tulu out there. We got Bobo out there. Cade Stover underneath. He's going to get one. Get that truck. Oh, Cade, I need you to break that tackle. You're a big man. I need you to break that tackle, Cade. We're going to go back to this inside zone. It seems to be working for us. The run game might be the secret to this. You saw what it did for them. Maybe it can do the same for us. Mountain whip in. Mountain slot whip in. I don't think I like this play at all, but I'm going to try and run it with Bobo on the cutback instead. Oh, that's going to be the end of the quarter, bringing us into the fourth. I was ready to run that play. I thought it was going to work. Just kidding, it's back. Okay, well, they switched up the coverage on Bobo. So we're actually going to have him run that fade. And then we're going to run this play stock. Bobo might win the press over there. He does not. But we do have Brendan Rice wide open towards the middle of the field. Everybody got congested over there, and he ends up just sneaking out of the side. That's going to put us first and goal from the 7. And can we get this pass off as well? No, we can't. Oh, my goodness. The pressure was there. At least we got the ball thrown away, so we didn't take the sack right there. We're looking for Stover, maybe Rice. As we have Stover underneath, can we get... Oh, that's going to be a touchdown, Stover. We might want him to break tackles, but it's okay as long as he's scoring points. You know what I mean? Like, he can do whatever he wants if he gets us in the end zone. I don't really care. So that's a great drive for the Polar Bears. That's going to give us the 4-point lead once again. And now we just got to play some better defense than we played last time, and we might have a chance to win this one. Frank Gore tries to get back there to make the tackle. It doesn't quite happen. We try and lay a hit stick with number 24, but he kind of got hemmed up. That didn't work. Using Trice Knight once again. We're actually going to send a blitz this time. We're sending the blitz. We got Pickens running through. They get right past us. We try and get the strip right there, but you saw them go for it. It just didn't work. We're going to try the blitz one more time. See if this can work. We got Going and Knight coming on the blitz. They're running that ball. We're back there. We're back there with Trice Knight. That's only going to be a 1-yard gain. Sit down. Okay, so this time we're going into the man coverage. They're running... Oh, whoa. They run the read option. We got to get back out there with Hampton. Can we get the strip? And no, we can't. Kyler Murray with a big first down. We were not expecting that right there. That one definitely threw us off. Now that they've done it once, they could very easily go back to it. I know the CPU likes to run something again after they found out it works. As we get absolutely cooked in that man coverage over there. I can't remember who number 4 is exactly, but that was the culprit. He is the one that got absolutely toasted. We're going to use our Micah Abernathy our backup safety here. I thought they were running a screen, but the running back never released, and that's a huge hit stick. Oh my goodness. That's what it's supposed to look like. We're going into man coverage right here because it's clearly a pass. We got Jose Ramirez on the spy. Oh, I wanted to be on the middle linebacker, but it clicked me off last second. Unfortunate. So that's going to be first and goal. We're going back into the man coverage once again. Guarding underneath. Ooh, a flag. Is that on them or on us? On them or on us? False start offense? False start offense? Okay, we'll take that. That's going to push them back to the 11-yard line. We're going to keep running zone coverage. We got Abernathy back here once again trying to see if we can cover anybody. They throw it over the middle and get back to that 6-yard line. But they're going to have to do something a little more if they want a touchdown. But it's getting tight. It's getting tight. We don't want them chewing too much clock and then scoring because that'll put us in a tough position. So we got Matlock on the spy. We're running the... They run a QB draw. They run a QB draw. And they score on it. Kyler Murray fights his way into the end zone, dodging through the tackles, through the blocks. Oh my goodness, that's going to leave us 2 minutes left to try and go down and score. Okay. That was a huge score for them. Now we have to clap back a little bit. We got to make a name for ourselves. We're going to get Pritchett out here on the kick return. He gets a couple blocks, and if we could have just gotten one more on the outside, just one more on the outside, we could have been gone. We've been having some pretty long drives, so we're going to have to kind of keep it in check, watch that clock a little more, make sure we're not screwing ourselves over. We're going to try and release this one underneath. Yeah, we got Taylor open. Get to that sideline. That's what we need to do, that whole drive. This whole drive. If we can just keep throwing them underneath, keeping it short, but still chugging down the field to put us in scoring range, all we need is a field goal to tie it. So just be careful as J.J. Taylor running through the middle of the field, making a move on a man and getting a first down for us. That's going to earn you another carry, sir. We like runners like that. We like it when you run like that as he goes between the tackles once again. Picks up 3 more yards. Nice little play for him. I guess I'm going to try this verticals, possibly throw it to Cade underneath. We do get it out to Cade underneath. We kind of wanted to get out of bounds, but that's going to be all right. We're just going to chew a little extra clock. Go to this Y sail, see if we can do something here. We're going to put Rice on the comeback route once again. We have the curl underneath. Okay, we're just getting this out to J.J. Taylor. We have him underneath. We're going to take it. We got him underneath. We got to take it. That clock's going to keep ticking. We're going to try and put Bobo on this out route. See if maybe he can get a little something going here. We are going to throw it to Bobo. He's a man. He's going to make that catch, that difficult catch, bring up a 3rd and 1. Another run position for us. We're going to try and pound Taylor up for one more yard. We just need one. Just need one. As Taylor fights forward, gets the first down, and we're going to use our first timeout to keep 29 seconds on the clock. We have to make sure we have enough time to try and score here. We got Taylor on the underneath once again. We're going to throw it to him, hit a juke, try and hit a spin, and we don't quite get anything, but we do get closer to that end zone. They want us to run this ball, but we're trying to score here. We need to score. We're going to put Bobo underneath, run a flat route with Taylor, and put Rice on an out route. Oh, he's on a speed out. Yeah, we're going to hit Rice over there. That's going to be a dot and puts us first and goal on the 2-yard line and stops the clock all at once. Okay, we're going to try and send Bobo underneath. We got Rice on a curl. Sam Howell on the scramble. Can he get it into the end zone? Sam Howell with the scramble touchdown. That could do it for us, boys. That could do it for us. This will put us up by 4 points. They have 14 seconds left. That could be a nice little win for us. 10 plays, 62 yards, a minute, 37 seconds. That's a great way to put up a drive late. Try and give us our best possible chance to win this game. We get a nice deep kick. They have to... Oh my goodness, my bad. They have to return it, and they almost find a break there. That was a little scarier than it should have been. We're backing everybody up. We know they're passing the ball. Just watch for the deep pass. Oh, no. Just swat it. What? They catch the ball on the 4-yard line. What the heck just happened? Don't tell me this is how we lose. Don't tell me this is how we lose. We're guarding underneath. And they catch it. They get a touchdown. You gotta be kidding me. We guard underneath man coverage. They throw a last-second touchdown after throwing a Hail Mary and mossing us. I'm broken. What was that? What just happened? Well, I don't know what else to say there. That's going to be the way the game ends right there. That's the game right there. That's going to do it. That's going to be the game. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we lost like that. That is just embarrassing. Okay. Well, if you guys happen to tune into this one, we lose in a hurtful way. They throw a Hail Mary and then throw a curl route on underneath man coverage to score a last-second go-ahead touchdown. Clock expiring as they throw it. Yeah, that's going to be the first week. We start 0-1, unfortunately, and we're going to have to see what we can do in the next one. If you guys happen to tune into this one, I appreciate you. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to. That's completely up to you. But I hope you enjoyed this first episode. We're going to try and be a little less stuttery and a little more normal in the next one. I don't know what was going on there. But if you happen to tune in, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.